you proposed to Megan 25 years ago, and the way I understand this, you did like, did you do fake like test run proposals?
Okay. Sort of. Like, Megan and I one day were walking to an art opening, and I was pulling something out of my pocket, and I dropped like a quarter accidentally, and I just went to grab it, and Megan, as a joke, went, honey, oh my God. We had been together about a year, and so we crack each other up. So I played along and pretended that I had just lost the ring I was gonna propose to her with.
Okay.
So that established this bit between us. So then the first romantic trip we did together was to Paris. And I thought to myself, this would be a great opportunity to propose, but I didn't feel quite ready. I couldn't yet afford a ring.
Right.
I was still...
well, you just spent money to go to Paris, so that'll take care of that.
That's right. I believe Will and Grace sent I was Mr. Mullally. I mean, you know.
Been there.
Whatever it takes.
But so I thought I wanted to make a gesture that, like, a proposal maybe in the future.
Yeah.
So I talked to the costume designer at Will and Grace, and she gave me 3 costume jewelry wedding rings that were fake, that were gorgeous. And in Paris, 3 times, first in front of the steps in front of Montmartre, I went down and said, honey, and I dropped it down this sewer grate. And she played along gorgeously. And then on the Pont Neuf Bridge going over the Seine, I said, Megan, just stand right there, please. We've been together for... And then as I was pulling it out of my pocket...
I'm so proud of your knees, by the way.
I tripped, and I stumbled up to the railing, and the ring went flipping into the river.
The Seine.
And then finally, of course, the third one went off the top of the Eiffel Tower. But if you're gonna try this at home, always make sure there are no pedestrians
down below.
Because if you drop a penny off a building, it'll go through somebody.
Right. So you had them clear the pathway.
Yeah, and I mean, Megan played along beautifully, and you know, if there was any chance that she wouldn't think it was funny, I never would have done it. But and then about a year later, I actually did propose.
But when you did propose,
did she think it was a prank again?
Yeah.
No, because I was clearly terrified. We had been touring around London with a driver all day, seeing the Cotswolds and a couple castles.
Yeah, wow.
And as we neared, I was in cahoots with the driver. We had planned the spot in Regent's Park. We were going to do it. And as the hour drew closer, Megan said, "What is the matter with you guys?" Like, and I was apparently chewing on my mustache. Unconsciously.
Cottonmouth.
And I was like, nothing, honey. Everything's cool, honey. Why don't you just be cool? And so I had, now in that case, on the way over, I had made a walnut heart-shaped box that had the ring.
You made it.
I did, yeah. I'm a woodworker.
Yes.
And it was funny because it was pre 9/11, because I remember I took linseed oil on the plane, and like every moment I could, I was still like working on the finish of this box.
She is so smart to marry a woodworker.
Well,
you can just make her things all the time.
I appreciate that. I'm going to tell her you said so. Because I think she's still working on the math.